Does watching English language TV shows or movies and turning the subtitles on actually help you to improve your listening and comprehension of English? Well, in some cases it does, but not in all cases. You can get exposure to the way in which native English speakers use their language. However, there are some techniques that you need to employ to maximize the benefit you receive. Hi, I'm Marie Richards, a tutor on Verbling, and in this video, we're going to follow the journey of Abdullah as he tries to use television to help him improve his English. Then we're going to figure out what are the best ways and methods to make this work for you. Abdullah wanted to speak English like a movie star. He thought that watching cool Hollywood films would unlock the perfect English, just like magic. One night after work, he grabbed the remote, ready to learn from all the explosions and superheroes in the movies. The movie started, but then his phone went off. Buzz. Oh, it was his friend Mohammed who messaged, "Hey bro, how was your day?" Abdullah, always friendly, paused the movie to have a chat with Mohammed. A quick message turned into a long talk about work, weekend plans, and football. And before he knew it, Abdullah was thirsty. Pause again. Time for a drink. Back with his water, Abdullah tried to focus. But he was tired, his eyes droopy, and soon he was fast asleep. The movie played on to a sleeping Abdullah. Next morning, Abdullah felt frustrated. No new English, no practice, just wasted time. He realized watching TV alone wasn't enough. He needed to talk, write, and really try. So, Abdullah made a plan. He'd still watch movies, but with a notebook. He'd write down all the interesting words and phrases, rewind the funny scenes to practice talking just like the actors. He even decided to join a language club to chat with real people. He'd also use learning apps to make grammar easier. Abdullah learned his lesson. Watching TV isn't all that is required to learn English. To speak English like a star, you gotta practice hard and have some fun along the way. So, do you want to learn English while enjoying your favorite TV shows, but you don't know how to do it? Continue watching for the most effective ways to use TV as a learning tool. By following these tips, you can turn your TV time into productive language learning sessions. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to get practical English learning and test tips, especially if you are taking and preparing for the IELTS test or the TOEFL tests. I'm Marie Richards, an English tutor with Verbling.com, and I'm happy to share with you practical tips for improving your listening and comprehension, so especially important when taking exams and needing to score very well on the listening and comprehension part of the test. If you're a student who reads many vocabulary lists and enjoys reading books at length, but find it difficult to summarize or tell someone what the story is about, then this video is for you. The first thing to do is to regularly find a quiet space where you can eliminate all distractions, like notification sounds or having unnecessary open tabs on your PC. Just like any learning activity, focus is the key for success. A quiet space allows you to completely focus on the TV show, and then you can maximize your learning. A special or designated quiet learning space can boost your attention span and your motivation. In this space, you'll want to have essential learning tools, notebooks, pens, and even a dictionary. because you'll want to capture very easily new vocabulary and expressions. It is recommended to write down in your own handwriting new phrases, new vocabulary words, because this boosts your recall. Research has shown that, and I've left a link in the description. You can see the reference on the screen that talks about the advantage of handwriting over typing on learning words. Now, what should you start off with? You'll want to avoid overwhelming yourself with complex content. So choose shows that are easy to understand, that match your level of English proficiency, and that interest you. And then to ease into building your listening comprehension skills, you might want to start with English subtitles. Repetition is crucial for language learning. If you watch little children, they repeatedly watch their favorite TV shows, and in this way they absorb the language naturally. By watching the same shows and movies multiple times, you naturally absorb new vocabulary and improve your comprehension. This is called active listening. So active listening involves paying close attention to the character's pronunciation, their intonation, the rise and fall of their voice, the words that they stress, and notice any other characteristics in their speech. Keep a notebook handy to jot down interesting words and expressions for later review. So, as you watch your favorite TV show, get ready to pause, replay, and repeat. Don't be afraid to be interactive. You want to pause and replay any sections that you find challenging to make sure you understand and can hear every detail. Try repeating the lines out loud to practice pronunciation and build your speaking fluency. Mimicking or shadowing or copying the character's pronunciation can further improve your accent and your intonation. As you gain confidence, gradually challenge yourself with shows and movies featuring more complex language and vocabulary. This will push your comprehension skills to new levels and broaden your understanding of the English language. Again, pause, play, repeat. Pause, play, repeat. And as you are repeating it, the words of your characters out loud, record yourself. Compare how you sound to how the actors sound. Remember, in building your English fluency, in expanding your ability to understand the spoken English, in strengthening your listening skills, consistency is key to any language learning. So try integrating regular watch and learn sessions into your daily routine, at least 30 minutes to 1 hour every day. Focus on mastering the most frequently used words to solidify your vocabulary base. Learning with others can be fun too and motivating, so consider watching with friends or classmates to share the experience. Planning your sessions beforehand ensures that you dedicate consistent time to improving your English skills. At this stage, if you have faithfully followed some of the tips, all of the tips that we have mentioned in the video, you are going to be well on your way to achieving English fluency. It's like going to the gym. If you go every day, you will gain strength or you'll reach your exercise objectives much faster than if you have irregular workouts. Be consistent in scheduling your watch and learn sessions in your daily routine. Plan your sessions beforehand. This ensures that you actually get the job done of watching TV, pressing pause, play, repeat, recording yourself, and improving your English skills. We've been discussing that watching television programs can be beneficial for your learning. This is the hardest part because there's so many choices. So how do you make the best selection for you? To find the answer, watch this next video, TV shows or movies for improving English listening and comprehension skills.